We have discussed yesterday about divisibility rules of 2, 3, 5, 6, 10 and 9 numbers. So we have solved some of the exercise problems also. Today we will continue our topic. So my next problem is exercise 3.1. Write different two-digit numbers, using digits 3, 4 and 5. Okay. Check whether these numbers are divisible by. Check whether these numbers are divisible by 2, 3, 5, 6 and 9. 2, 3, 5, 6 and 9. Okay. Now observe this question. Write different two-digit numbers using digits 3, 4 and 5. Here 3 digits are given. So given digits are 3, 4 and 5. Total 3 digits are given, but asking us to form only 2-digit numbers, different 2-digit numbers. Okay, I am using the numbers which are formed by the given 3 numbers, the 2-digit numbers. The 2-digit numbers which are formed by the 3, 4 and 5 are. Okay, my first number I am making as 34. Second number is 45 and third number is 53. So 34, 45. 3, 4 I have used, 4, 5 I have used. Now I am using 3, 5. 35 and 53 and still 3, 5 over 4, 3 finished, 4, 5 finished. Now 43 and 54. Okay, like this I have written 2-digit numbers, different 2-digit numbers they said. So how many they did not mention. So I am using 6 numbers. I found 6 numbers. Now observe which of these numbers are divisible by 2, 3, 5, 6 and 9. Okay, check. Observe the first one, 34. Because 4 is there in the unit place, it is divisible by 2. Okay. Now, what is the divisibility rule of 3? What is the divisibility rule of 2? If 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8 is there in its unit place, then it is divisible by 2. So, here in this number, unit place is 4. That means it is divisible by 2. After that, what is the divisibility rule of 3? If the sum of the digits is a multiple of 3, then it is divisible by 3. So now observe 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. 7 is not a multiple of 3. So 34 is not divisible by 3. Coming to 5. If the last place is 5, then only last digit is 5, then only that is divisible by 5. Otherwise it is not divisible by 5. So 34 here, because 4 we have in the unit place, it is not divisible by 5. 6. If it is divisible by 2 and 3, then only it is divisible by 6. But 34 is divisible by 2 but not divisible by 3. So it is not divisible by 6. And 9. 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. It is not a multiple of 9. So it is not divisible by 9. So first of all, what I am writing? whether these numbers are divisible by 2, 3, 6, 9 like that. So divisibility by 2 I am writing. Divisible by 2. The numbers which are divisible by 2 I am mentioning now here. First number is divisible by 2 because here 4 is there in the unit place and 45. 5 is there, so it is not divisible. 5 is there, not divisible. 3 is there, not divisible. 3 is there in the unit place, not divisible. 54 having 4 in the unit place, so it is divisible by 2. Okay. Coming to next, divisible by 3. Which numbers are divisible by 3? So sum of the digits. First one, 3 plus 4, 7. 7 is now, we are not getting in the 3 table, so it is not divisible by 3. 4 plus 5, 9. So what I am writing? 34, 54. Divisible by 2. And 45, because 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. 9 we will get in 3 tables. 35, 3 plus 5 is 8. So it is not divisible by 3. 5 plus 3, 8. 4 plus 3, 7. 5 plus 4, 9. So 45, 54 are divisible by 3 because their sum is equal to 9. And after that, divisible by 5. The numbers which are having 5 in their unit place, they are divisible by 5. 34 is having 4 in the unit place, so it is not divisible by 5. 45. So 45, 35, we have 5 in their unit place, so these two numbers are divisible by 5. 45, 35 are divisible by 5. Next, divisible by 6. Divisible by 6. If the numbers are divisible by both 2 and 3, then only they are divisible by 6. So here 34 is divisible by 2, but 3 plus 4 is 7. It is not divisible by 6. Observe divisible by 2 and 3. Which number is common among these two? 54 only. So divisible by 6. Only 54 is divisible by 6. Check 45. It is not divisible by 2, but it is divisible by 3 because 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. So it is not divisible by 6. 35. It is not divisible by 2 as well as 3 also. 53. It is not divisible by 2. 5 plus 3 equal to 8. So not divisible by 3 also. 43. So it is not divisible by 2 as well as 3. And 54. 4. Because of 4 it is divisible by 2. And 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. Sum is equal to 9. It is a multiple of 3. So it is divisible by 3. Now observe these. Divisible by 2 and divisible by 3. So which number is common in both? Only 54 means 54 is divisible by 2 as well as 3. That means it is divisible by 6. So only 54 is divisible by 6. Now divisible by 9. So what is the divisibility rule of 9? If the sum of the digits is equal to 9, then it is divisible by 9. So observe 34. 3 plus 4, 7. So it is not a multiple of 9, so it is not divisible by 9. 45, 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 we will get in 9 table. So 9 is a multiple of 9. So 45 is divisible by 9. 35, 3 plus 5, 8 we will get. So it is not divisible by 9. 5 plus 3, 8. 4 plus 3, 7. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 is a multiple of 9. So 54 is divisible by 9. So once again, revise whatever we discussed yesterday. Divisible, they are asking, write different 2-digit numbers using digits 3, 4 and 5. They are given 3 digits but asking us to form 2-digit numbers. So I have formed the 2-digit numbers which are formed by 3, 4 and 5 are. So write some numbers they said. How many they did not mention. So what I am writing 34, 45, 35, 53, 43, 54 like that I have formed by using the given digits. Now among those digits which are divisible by 2, which are divisible by 3, which are divisible by 6, which are divisible by 5, which are divisible by 9, we need to decide. So first 34. So what is the divisibility rule of 2? If the unit place is having 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 in its unit place, then it is divisible by 2. So for 34, 4 we have. And for 54, for these two numbers only unit digit is 4. Remaining all digits are either having 5 or 3. So those numbers are not divisible by 2. Only 34 and 54 are divisible by 2. Now coming to the next 3. Divisibility rule of 3. What is the divisibility rule of 3? If the sum is a multiple of 3, then only it is divisible by 3. Otherwise, it is not divisible by 3. Means that sum, whatever is there, that must be, we need to get in 3 tables. So observe here 34, 3 plus 4, 7. So it is not divisible by 3. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So 45 is divisible by 3. 35, 3 plus 5, 8. 5 plus 3, 8. 4 plus 3, 7. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 we will get in 3 tables. So 54. 45 and 54 are divisible by 3. Coming to 5. If the number is having 0 or 5 in its unit place, then only it is divisible by 5. Otherwise, it is not divisible by 5. So 0 we should not have because given digits only 3, 4, 5. So which are having 5, those are divisible by 5. 34 having 4 in its unit place. So it is not divisible by 2. 45, 35. These two numbers are having 5 in their unit place. So only those two numbers are divisible by 5. Coming to divisibility rule for 6. The numbers which are divisible by 2 and 3. Those only divisible by 6. So among these two, 54 is common number. This number only divisible by 2 and 3. So only 54 is divisible by 6. Coming to divisibility for 9. Sum is a multiple of 9. Sum is equal to multiple of 9. Then only it is divisible by 9. So as we checking all the numbers, 45 and 54. These two numbers only, their sum we are getting as 9, 9. So 9 is a multiple of 9. So these two numbers only divisible by 9. Okay. Now coming to the next question. Write the smallest digit and the greatest digit and the greatest possible digit in the blank space of each of the following numbers. Each of the such that so that the number formed is divisible by 3. So that the number formed is divisible by 3. Means they asked 6, 7, 2, 4. And second question is 4, 7, 6, 5 dash 2. And third question is 7, 2, 2, 1 dash 5. So observe the question. This question is easy and important. Observe logical question for you. Write the smallest digit and digit in the blank. Smallest digit and greatest possible digit in the blank space of each of the following numbers so that the number formed is divisible by 3. So whatever digits you are placing here in the blank space, then the result number, whatever is formed. For suppose if I am placing 2 here, so whatever number I am getting, that number compulsorily divisible by 3. Okay. So what is the divisibility rule? the given digit is a multiple of 3, then only that is divisible by 3. Yes or no? And which write the smallest digit or greatest digit they are asking. See, digits are nothing but single digit numbers we have to take, either 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the single digit numbers. After that 10 we will get. 10 we will not place here. Yes or no? So from this, what is the smaller number, greater number we need to place here? We must
smaller digit is equal to 2. Now come from greater one. For greater digit. For greater digit. Sum will be equal to x plus 19. So 9, greater digit will start with 9. After that, next digit will be 19 plus 9, 28. So 28 will not be 19 plus 19 is 27. So 8 plus 19 is 27. Therefore, greatest of 8, 6, 7, 4 is divisible by 3. Is divisible by 3. So therefore, greatest possibility is equal to greatest digit is equal to 8. Okay, by replacing the number 2, smaller than 2, the number is divisible by 3. And by replacing the block size with 8, that number is divisible by 3. So, this much no need to write. So, simply explanation now, simply I have explained. So, what are the divisibility now?
The 2. For greater digit, come from 9, 8, 7 like that. Okay. So what I am doing now, no need to mention this much. Simply I'll explain you. Like that only we will do the remaining 2 problems. For your understanding purpose only I have explained this much. Okay, now I am writing because now you understood well, I hope. So sum of the given digits is equal to x plus 6 plus 7 plus 2 plus 4, which is equal to x plus 19. Okay, therefore, the smaller number, the smaller digit, otherwise, if x is equal to 2, then sum is equal to x plus 19, which is equal to 2 plus 19 is equal to 21. Therefore, smaller digit is equal to 2. Then the smaller digit 2 must be placed in place of blank space. Then only it is divisible by 2. It is divisible by 3. So after that, second case, sum is equal to x plus 19 we got. If x is equal to 9, 19 plus 9, 28. 8, 19 plus 8 is equal to 27. So 8, then sum is equal to x plus 19, which is equal to 8 plus 19, so which is equal to 27. Therefore, greater digit is equal to 8. So for the values of 2 and 8, that number completely divisible by 3. That's all. So now coming through with the second example. Second question, 4, 7, 6, 5 dash 2. So in the blank space, I am taking as any variable y. So sum of the given digits is equal to 4 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus y plus 2. So which is equal to 4 plus 7, 11. 11 plus 6, 17. 17 plus 5, 22. 22 plus 2 is 24. 24 plus y. So for the smaller digit, we need to check with 0 onwards. So by 24, we will get in 3 tables. So if we are adding 0, then 24 plus 0 is equal to 24. So smallest digit must be placed in place of y is equal to 0. Therefore, if y is equal to 0, then the sum will be equal to 24 plus 0, which is equal to 24. Therefore, 24 is a multiple of 3. Therefore, smaller digit must be placed is equal to 0. Smaller digit is equal to 0. And if sum of the numbers, if y value is, now come with the back side, descending order. Okay, 9 digits. 24 plus 9, how much I will get? 33. 33 is a multiple of 3. That is nothing but the greatest possible digit is 9. By replacing this blank space with 9, complete number is divisible by 3. So if y is equal to 9, then sum will be equal to 24 plus 9. 24 plus 9 is equal to 33. So 33 is a multiple of 3. Therefore, greatest possible digit is equal to 9. So by filling the blank space with 0, it is divisible by 3, and at the same time by filling the greater digit 9, that number is also divisible by 3. Now coming to the third example. Observe it. 7221 dash 5. So for this I am using another variable. Okay, take x only. Any variables we can use, no problem. But for my convenience, if I am writing z, so that will look like 2. S, it will look like 5. C means in another way it will look. That's why I am using x only. So now find out the sum. What we will get? 7 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus x plus 5. Why we are checking the sum means because they are asking the divisibility rule of 3, for that sake only. Now 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 2 11, 11 plus 1 12, 12 plus 5 is 17, 17 plus x. So if x is equal to 0, I am taking 17 plus 0 17, 17 I will not get in 3 tables. Next 17, after that 18. So if I am getting x value 1, then 17 plus 1 is equal to 18. That means if x is equal to 1, then sum will be equal to 17 plus x, that is 1. So 17 plus 1 is equal to 18. 18 is multiple of 3. 18 we will get in 3 table. That means the smaller possible digit is equal to 1. And coming to the greater digit, if x is equal to 9, 17 plus 9, 26 I will get. So 26 are we getting in 3 table? No. Now coming to 17 plus 8, 25. 25 also I will not get in 3 table. 17 plus 7, 24. So x value is 7. X is equal to 7. Then sum is equal to 17 plus 7. If I am taking 8, 17 plus 8, 25 I will get. 17 plus 9, 26 I will get. So those two will not get in 3 tables. 17 plus 7 is equal to 24. So greatest possible digit is equal to 7. So like this we need to fill. So take few more, write any of the questions and practice in this way, whether those are divisible by 3 and which number we need to place to they are divisible by 3, smaller digit as well as greater digit. So they are asking smaller digits in the sense only one number we have to take. So what are the single digit numbers? So 0, 1, 2, 3 to 9. So from among those 2 digits only we need to select any number, yes or no. To form any numbers, we need to select the digits from 0 to 9. So what is the smaller digit and a greater digit? By placing them, number, whatever number is coming, that must be divisible by 3. So they are asking indirectly divisibility rule of 3. That's why I am checking with the divisibility rule of 3. That's it. Okay. Now, so once again I am telling, in this question they are asked about divisible by 3. What is the divisibility rule of 3? If the sum of the digits is a multiple of 3, then only that is divisible by 3. So when x is equal to 0, what is the sum? X is equal to 1, what is that sum? Find out. So for where we are getting it is a multiple of 3, that is the required number. So when x is equal to 0, 17 plus 0 I will get 17. 17 I will not get in 3 tables. Then go through with the next number, that is 1. If x is equal to 1, 17 plus 1 is equal to 18. So that 18 is a multiple of 3. That means 7, 2, 2, 1, 1, 5. is divisible by 3 means the smaller digit is 1. In place of x, I can place with 1. Like that only check for greater number. For greater number, follow from back side. That is 9, 8, 7. Check from there. Okay. Now coming to the 8th problem. Okay. Now coming to the 8th problem. Find the smallest number. Find the smallest number that must be added to 123. Added to 123 so that it becomes exactly divisible by 5. Okay, observe this question. So it is very clear that they are asking whether what is the divisibility rule of 5. Okay, what is the question? Find the smallest number that must be added to 123 so that it becomes exactly divisible by 5. Smallest number we need to add. So what is the divisibility rule of 5? If the number is having 0 or 5 in its unit place, then only it is divisible by 5. Otherwise, it is not divisible by 5. Now, what is the smallest number? So, by adding so many numbers, we will get that number is divisible by 5. But smallest number only we need to choose. So, by adding, so suppose 123 is there. If I am adding 124 I will get. But I want to get 5 in their unit place. So, 123 plus 2 is equal to 125. I got 5 in its unit place, so it is divisible by 5. Next number, 3, if I am adding 123 plus 3 is 126. So like that, 125 plus 5 I will get to 10. That means 2 plus 5, 7. So 123 plus 7 is equal to 130. So by adding 7, I am getting the unit place as 0. That means this number also divisible by 5. And 123 plus 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. So 2 plus 3, 5. 1 plus 2, 3 and 1, 135. So observe here I got 5. This one also divisible by 5. But what is the question? Find the smallest number. So what is the smallest among these two? 2, 7, 12. Which one is smaller one? 2 only smaller one. So the smallest number which is must be added to 123 is 2. So 123 plus 2 is equal to 125. Therefore, by adding smallest number to 123, we will get 125, which is exactly divisible by 5. That's all. So why it is exactly divisible by 5? Because in the unit place it is having 5. That's why it is exactly divisible by 5. Either we need to get 0 or 5. They are asking to add. If we are going for subtraction, 123 minus 3, then 120 will get. So 120 is divisible by 5. But they are asking for addition. So in another way also we can do this question. What is 123? Which number we need to divide 5? 5 2s are 10, 23, 5 4s are 20, 3 is the remainder. Okay, if I'm adding 3, 123 plus 3 I'll get. So that is not my question. 5 minus 3, divisor minus the remainder is equal to 2. So 2 must be added to 123 to get it to become it is exactly divisible by 5. So that is another method. So if you have which one is easy for you, like that you can do. So this is directly we are deciding by analyzing, by taking several examples we are doing in this way. If we are doing by procedure, in this way we can simplify. So whenever they are asking for addition, subtract the divisor, subtract the remainder from the divisor. Okay, divisor minus remainder, there are different steps. So that difference must be added to the given number so that it is exactly divisible by the given number. Okay, that is 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. 2 must be added to 123 so that it exactly divisible by 5. Okay, so once again I am telling, either we can write directly or we can go through with the division method. So whenever we are going for addition, added they are asking no addition, what you have to do, 5 2s are 10, 5 4s are 20, and the remainder is 3, and it is the divisor. So what is the difference between divisor and remainder? Take 5 minus 3, which is equal to 2. Therefore 2 must be added to 123 so that it is exactly divisible by, it becomes exactly divisible by 5. It becomes exactly divisible by 5. That's all. That is 123 plus 2 is equal to 125. That's all. Now another question. Find the smallest number. Find the smallest number that has to be subtracted from 256 so that it becomes exactly divisible by 10. So observe this question. Find the smallest number that has to be subtracted from 256. So what is the divisibility rule of 10? If the number is having 0 in its units place, then only it is divisible by 10. So 256 minus dash is equal to divisible by 10 we have to do. 256, to get the units place as 0, which number we need to subtract? 6 only. 256 minus 6 is equal to 250. So it is divisible by 10. And 256 minus 16. 6 minus 6, 0 and 240. It is also divisible by 10. But just observe here, what is the smaller among all these numbers? 6 only the small. Next number we will get 26 like that. So this one only the smaller number. So the smallest number which should be subtracted from 256 is 6. So that whatever result 250 compulsory divisible by 10. So this is one of the methods. Otherwise, as I told you, go through with the division method. 256 divided by 10. 10 2s are 20, 5 and take down 6. 10 5s are 50, 6 take down. Here remainder. What should be subtracted asking? Whenever addition is given, divisor minus remainder, take the difference like that. In this case, directly take the, whenever subtraction asking, directly take the remainder. Therefore, 6 should be subtracted from 256 so that it becomes exactly divisible by 10. It becomes exactly divisible by 10. That's all. So otherwise directly write out 256 minus 6 is equal to 250. Therefore 6 should be subtracted. Like this also you can write it. Whatever is easy for you, follow that method. Now coming to the next topic. So before that, whatever we have studied, once again I'll revise now. So in this first exercise, we have discussed about different divisibility rules of 2, 3, 6, 5, 10 and 9. So what is the divisibility rule of 2? If the unit digit of a given number is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then only it is divisible by 2. Otherwise it is not divisible by 2. Units digit only we are checking. For this units digit and 5 also units digit, 10 also units digit. And for 5, what is the divisibility rule? If units digit is 0 or 5. If the units digit is 0 or 5, then only it is divisible by 5. And what is the divisibility rule of 10? If units digit is 0, then only it is divisible by 10. So we are checking the units digit for 2, 5, 10. And coming to 3 and 9. If the sum of the digits is a multiple of 3, then only it is divisible by 3. And if the sum of the digits is a multiple of 9, then it is divisible by 9. And the numbers which are divisible by 9, they are also divisible by 3. But the numbers which are divisible by 3 may not be divisible by 9. Some cases they are divisible, but some other cases they will not be divisible. And coming to the 6, if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then only it is divisible by 6. So depending on this, we have simplified several problems from the exercise 1, and those are very, very important. So practice more times. Now coming to the next topic. So before that, I'll tell you one thing. Now we are going to learn factors, multiples, prime numbers, odd numbers, even numbers, composite numbers, co-primes. All these we are going to learn. Okay. Only. Okay, let us learn about factors. First of all, what is a factor? We'll learn. If a number, for suppose I am taking 15 divided by 3. How much? 3 5s are 15. That means 3 dividing 15 exactly. Okay, so 3 is called a factor of 15. The number which divides the given number exactly is known as a factor. For suppose I have 15, number 15 only. What are the different factors of 15? I am going to learn. I am going to check. Means for 15, one table. In one table I am getting 15 means with 1 is the divisible. 15 divided by 1. That is nothing but 1 15s are 15. So remainder is 0. So 1 is a factor of 15. Check with 2. Is that divisible by 2? No. Because 5 is there. No. So 2 is not a factor of 15. Coming to 3. 15. In 3 table we will get 3 5s are 15. So it is divisible by 3. Okay. Otherwise 1 plus 5 6. Sum of the digits is 6. So it is divisible by 3. Then coming to 4. What is in 4 table are we getting 15? No. And in 5 table, so last digit is 5, so it is divisible by 5. 6. 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18. So we will not get 15 in 6 table. 7 table we will not get. 8 table we will not get. 9 we will not get. 10 we will not get. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just 15. 15 ones are 15. 1 15s are 15. 3 5s are 15. 5 3s are 15. 15 ones are 15. So total how many factors are there for this number? Only 4 factors. So factors are nothing but now for 15 I have chosen whether it is divisible by 1 or not I am checking. So because it is divisible by 1 exactly, so 1 is called its factor. And check for 2, 15. 2 7s are 14. Remainder is 1. So it is not divisible by 2. That means 2 is not a factor of 15. Check with 3 and 3 5 are exactly divide 15. So 3 and 5 are factors of 15. Like that, check with 15 table. 15 ones are 15. So the numbers only 1, 3, 5, 15. These 4 numbers only exactly divide 15. So the number of factors of 15 are 4. Okay. So just observe, factor is nothing but a number which divides the given number exactly is known as a factor of the given number. So 1 divides 15 exactly. That's why 1 is a factor of 15. And 3 also dividing 15 exactly. That's why 3 is a factor of 15. And 2 is not dividing 15 exactly. So 2 is not a factor of 15. 5, 15. Like this, total 4 factors are there for 15. So just observe, factors are countable, means how many factors are there we can able to decide. And observe, take another numbers. So what are the factors of 15? Factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5, 15 we got now. Okay. Now coming to the factors of 8. So this is very simple. 1 to 8 table we need to check. In 1 table we will get 8. 2 4s are 8. 3 table we will not get. 4 table 4 2s are 8. 5 table we will not get. 6 we will not get. 7 we will not get. 8 ones are 8. So how many factors are there for 8? Total 4 factors. Coming to write factors of 24. Okay, 1. Because 4 is there. 12 2s are 24. So 2 also divides 24 exactly. 8 3s are 24. 3 also divides 24 exactly. 4 6 are 24. 5 table will not get. 6 table 6 4s are 24. 7 table will not get. 8 3s are 24. 9 table will not get. 10 table will not get. 11 will not get. 12 2s are 24. Okay. In afterwards 12, 13 we will not get. 14, 15, 16, 17. Any number we will not get. It's only 24 we will get. It is divisible by 24. Okay. So just observe now. Why I am telling all this? Observe factors of first factor of every number. What is the factor of every number? What is the smaller factor of every number? 1 1 1. So 1 is factor for every number and that one only the smallest factor. And factors are countable. We can able to count how many factors are there. We can able to decide. And observe the last factor for 15. 15 only the highest factor. For 8, 8 is the highest factor. For 24, 24 is the highest factor. So factors are countable and smallest factor is 1 for every number and the greatest factor is that number itself. Okay. Now, Just observe, if we always one is factor of, one is a, from these examples, one is a factor of every number. One is a factor of every number, and which one is a smaller factor for every number. Okay, first point is one is a factor of every number, and second one, one is the smallest factor. One is the smallest factor of every number. And the greatest factor is that number itself. Greatest factor is that number itself. Okay, and lastly, factors are countable. Factors are countable or finite, we can write. And next, we can choose in another way also. 1 into 15. 15 ones are 15. So 1 and 15 are factors of 15. And 2 table will not get, 3 5s are 15. 4 table, 5 table, 6 table, any 5 table we got. So till wherever repeating, till that take the values. So this topic tomorrow will continue, factors and multiples. Remaining everything I'll explain in the next class. Okay.